Hey there, tennis fans. I'm James, and I've got your Tennis Now tennis news for August 8th. And we'll start by making note of a very special day. 16-time Grand Slam champion Roger Federer turns 30 today, so happy birthday, Roger. At this year's US Open, Federer will try to join a very prestigious list of players older than 30 who won Grand Slam tournaments. In the Open area, that list includes Andres Gomez, who won the 1990 French Open as a 30-year-old, Pete Sampras, who won the 2002 US Open at 31, and Andre Agassi, who not only won the 2003 Australian Open as a 30-year-old, but he stayed at the top of the game for the next 3 years. Now, if you look before the Open era, Rod Laver, Arthur Ashe, and Jimmy Connors all won a major title in their 30s. Now, it's a really exclusive list, and one that Federer will feel like he belongs in, but he will probably have to beat the almost invincible Novak Djokovic or Rafael Nadal to win his 17th Grand Slam at the US Open. Still, if anybody can do it, it's probably Federer, who is the only man who has beaten Djokovic this year. Now, moving on, Radek Stepanek upset Gael Monfils 6-4, 6-4 to win the Legg Mason Tennis Classic, his first title since 2009. In Austria, Robin Haase defeated Albert Martinez to win his first career ATP Tour title, and on the women's side, Agnieska Radwanska beat Vera Zvonareva in straight sets to claim the Mercury Insurance Open title. Now, we saw some interesting shifts in the rankings from these results, so let's get to it. Stepanek moved up 27 spots to number 27, which put him back into the top 30 for the first time in almost a year. Donald Young found his way back into the top 100 after he got to his first ATP semifinal, where he actually lost to Stepanek. Young went up 39 spots to number 89. The other semifinalist, John Isner, went up 7 spots to number 28, and Haase went up to a career high number 44. Meanwhile, David Nalbandian fell to number 51, and Baghdadis slipped 14 spots to 40th. On the women's side, Radwanska went up 1 spot to 12th, and Andrea Petkovic, who lost in the semifinals, joined the top 10 for the first time in her career. Sabine Lisicki, who lost to Zvonareva in the quarterfinals, went up to a career high number 21. And, with all that out of the way, let's move on to some current news. Venus Williams is out of the Rogers Cup. She was diagnosed with a viral illness and will sit the week out. Meanwhile, Rafael Nadal is also uncertain about how his previously injured left foot will respond to tournament play. He hurt his foot during his 4th round match against Juan Martín del Potro at Wimbledon, and for the rest of the tournament he had to receive injections to numb the pain. Now, Nadal hasn't played on the tour for the last 5 weeks, and he just started practicing last week. That may have prompted him to tell the Globe and Mail, quote, "I have to see when I put 100% power in my foot, and I'm arriving here with not perfect preparation." Now, for more on what's going on in the lives of the players, we go to Lauren Lynch.
Thank you, James. We'll start off by saying happy birthday to Roger Federer, who's been alive for 3 decades. He shared this message with his fans. Check it out.
Hello everyone, greetings from lovely Montreal. I just wanted to thank you for all your loyalty and support throughout these years as a tennis player on tour. It's been a wonderful time for me having all of your support. The last 30 years have been absolutely fantastic for me. My childhood has been very nice, thanks to my parents. My life as a tennis player, as a kid coming through on tour has been very enjoyable as well. And then obviously my life as a father and now as a husband too has been very sweet. So just like to thank everybody for their kind wishes, their gifts, their support, their loyalty. I really can't thank you enough, and I'm looking forward to hopefully another great 30 years, and I can't wait for the Montreal tournament to start. Thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Meanwhile, Caroline Wozniacki spoke up about her relationship with golf US Open star Rory McIlroy with ESPN. She was asked by SportsCenter Michelle Bonner if the two were an item, and Wozniacki smiled and gave confirmation about them dating by saying in a little shy way, "Well, I'll definitely improve my golf swing for the next couple of months, that's for sure." She was asked about who picked up the tab on their outing, and world number 1 Wozniacki said that the gentleman did so. She was named as the second highest paid female athlete this year. She said that the two have been giving advice on each other's respective sports. "I've given him a few tips. His forehand is pretty good. His backhand needs some improvement. I'm sure I can help him with that if he can help me with the swing, because my swing is terrible." She took the time also to point out the obvious. "After seeing him play, I would not lose to him at tennis. After knowing how I play golf, I would definitely not win against him." It's rumored that they met in Hamburg on July 2nd at the World Heavyweight title boxing match between David Hare and Wladimir Klitschko. Can these two be the sport's next power couple? Let us know below. Speaking of highest paid females, Forbes released the annual rankings for the highest paid athletes. And guess who was on top? Sharapova leads again as she has signed a $70 million contract with Nike while having endorsements like Head, Evian, Clear Shampoo, Sony Ericsson, Cole Haan, Tiffany's, and Tag Heuer. Several tennis gals were on top. Wozniacki was second, Venus Williams was fourth, Kim Clijsters was fifth, Serena Williams was sixth, Li Na was eighth, and Anna Ivanovic was ninth. Well, looks like our ladies are doing pretty well for themselves. Back to you, James.
Thanks for that, Lauren. Now, we could have some compelling early matchups at the Rogers Cup. For example, Djokovic could face Del Potro in the third round, and Petra Kvitova could play Andrea Petkovic in the third round on the women's side. Now, you can find a full rundown of all the potential matchups on our website, and we'll add a link to the article in the description. Also, we have a new contest and you should check it out. Send us a picture of you planking, yes, the same planking that Andy Roddick and Marty Fish got up to on Twitter last month, and you can win a $250 gift card to our friends at Tennis Express. We'll include a link to that in the description too. And that'll do it from us. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the tennis this week.